Hi, my name is Matthew Belisario. Thank you for coming by the Belisario Sonic YouTube channel. As always, I'm coming to you on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, in the heart of the Deep South here from my little jazz kisa. We're talking about music, records. Most of all, we're doing extraordinary record reviews for you extraordinary listeners out there, and I've got a wonderful album you're going to want to get your hands on. I encourage you to go out and pick this album up if you're a jazz fan, and that's Cory Wheat's new release, Hip to Be Square, plays Huey Lewis in the News, Boop, Bop, Bing, Bash, a beautiful 2 LP set. Cory stepped up the game with this release, which I hope to see him continue on in the future because the packaging on this is just beautiful. I'm going to show you this 2 LP set and play some of my favorite tunes off of this. This was mastered by Kevin Gray at Cohearent Audio, pressed at Fidelity Records Pressing in California. 2 records. The first record is 6 tunes, jazz rearrangements of Huey Lewis and the News tunes, which, if you're like me, a lot of times when people try to do arrangements of pop songs, especially modern pop songs, they don't work out so well. Well, Chris Hazelton on this did the arrangements, and they're fantastic arrangements. This is a really cool record. So you have those 6 tunes, Huey Lewis tunes, on the first LP. I'm going to play a couple of tunes for you guys on that LP. Then we're going to go over to the second LP, which is 7 tunes. You've got an original by Cory Reed and Chris on here, as well as a tune by the guitar player David Rourke, as well as some other tunes that Cory wanted to put on the album that he had discovered on different records. So very cool stuff. You've got a great lineup on here, and again, this packaging is just fantastic. I would love to see Cory just do an audiophile run or a line of vinyl records. I know the upfront cost is more money with these types of tip-on jackets, and the printing and everything. The inner sleeves are beautiful. This is just a top-notch project, but I think, and leave your comments, let me know what you guys think, because normally all of the Cellar Music releases sound fantastic. The records sound great. They're good pressings. And the people that do the mastering and the recording, like Sheldon Zarko, for example, they always do a great job, and their records always sound fantastic. On this particular one, you've got Kevin Gray, of course, at Coherent Audio doing the mastering on this. As expected, he does a great job on this as well. But you've got this beautiful tip-on jacket with all these liner notes and beautiful printing. And this is just a step up when it comes to those who buy vinyl records. In my opinion, if you're going to pay 25 or 30 bucks for a record, most people that are going to be buying these, that are buying new releases, new jazz releases, they're going to pay the extra $5 or even $10 to have a premium quality jacket and printing. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm always upfront with you guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I think that would definitely be something that would be worthwhile with Cory maybe pursuing that in the future. Again, I know the upfront cost is more expensive, but I think that when it comes to people that are buying records these days, vinyl records these days, it's gonna make it more desirable because of the packaging and everything. So, and also, they could do limited numbering on these, stamped numbering. If they're going to do 300 of them or 500 of them, put the numbering on there. Anyway, I digress. What we're going to do now is I'm going to put this beautiful album on. We're going to go over to the turntable cam. Again, this right here, you've got 4 great players. I do want to talk briefly just about the playing on this. You're going to hear it here in a minute. But the arrangements on this are incredible. And the playing on this, it's just a fun record. And these guys play. This is not a, kind of a pop throwaway type of jazz album. This is top-notch playing by Cory, who's an incredible saxophone player. Chris Hazelton on the Hammond. This guy smokes on the Hammond. He's from Kansas City, I believe, who studied under Dr. Lonnie Smith. You've got an incredible guitar player on here who I had not heard of until this album, David Rourke on the guitar. He's a New York City-based jazz guitarist, singer, songwriter, and also a mixing engineer and producer, and the guy can play. And then you have Rudy Petschauer on the drums, who is from Vancouver, Canada, started playing drums at the age of 14. He's played with a lot of different people like Rini Rosnes Trio, and has played with just a ton of people like Lou Tabakin, Herb Ellis, John Handy, Tal Farlow, Lenny Bro, Joe Pass. So this guy can play. All these guys are just fantastic. But again, great playing is not saying much if you don't have great arrangements, and these are really cool arrangements. So without further ado, I'm going to put on side B here, and I'll give you a closer look at the jacket and the record and the sleeve. We're going to play Hip to Be Square and Do You Believe in Love, and we're going to listen to those two tunes, and then we are going to go over to the second record and listen to a couple of tunes off of that. This was engineered by John Raham. It was recorded at Afterlife Studios in Vancouver, British Columbia, November 17th and 18th of 2025. This was mixed by Chris Gestrin, and again, vinyl mastering by Kevin Gray over at Cohearent, LP pressing by Fidelity. This is just a top-notch project. It sounds fantastic. Let's drop it on and have a listen. Playing this on the Fluence RT85 with the Ortophon Blue, going into my Vincent Foe 701 phono stage, into my Denon receiver, into my 4311B JBL speakers. I really like these inner sleeves. Does have the pull off top, so you can restore your record in here. The hype sticker. It's a guitar playing. Really cool story behind this recording too. The idea of this record goes back to 2013. That guitar's over here on the left speaker. Saxophone more down the middle. Maybe you hear it a little more on the right side. Hammond sounds wonderful. Great comping on the guitar over here, and then of course with the Hammond. Drums sound nice and resonant. Yeah. Nice warm sound. It has nice three-dimensionality. That Hammond really fills things in nicely. Nice. So the origins of this record come from a road trip that Cory and Chris had, where a CD was stuck in the CD player, the Huey Lewis Greatest Hits CD. And that's where the whole idea from this came from. And you see this picture here, years later, when Cory went to a record store, he ran across this guy here with a big stack of Huey Lewis records here, and that kind of brought it back to the forefront to go ahead and get this project done. So really cool story. But again, this tune right here, if you listen, is Do You Believe in Love? Which, if you are my age and you remember this tune, quite a different arrangement, right? Great quiet pressing, great dynamics. I mean, what a great melody. A really cool melody when you think about it. You listen to this could kind of go back to those old standards when you listen to the melody and the way this is arranged. It's really cool. So again, all these were arranged by Chris Hazelton, these Huey Lewis tunes. And again, he just did a fantastic job with these. Listen to Cory's playing. I mean, love the sound of the organ. Great comping behind Cory there. Beautiful playing. Nice. The Hammond full speakers. Nice. Love the dynamics. Great choice of instruments for a record like this, I think. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on, there's two tunes there off of side B. You can see that you've got some other great Huey Lewis tunes. Power of Love. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on side A of the second album. This sounds fantastic. This is a great pressing, quiet pressing. Again, the record sounds wonderful, quiet. This is definitely an album you're going to want in your collection if you're into jazz. I think you're going to really dig this. All right, so we're going to go with side C, There Are No Answers, which is a Cory Weeds, Chris Hazelton tune, and then we're going to listen to Niecy's Back in Town, which is a tune by David Rourke, the guitar player on this. And then we'll close out the video. I appreciate you guys joining me. Again, go out and pick up this record. I really would like to see Cory continue this type of these types of releases in the future, so support this. Again, this was recorded at Afterlife Studios. You can see here the credits. Vancouver. Engineered by John Raham. They did a great job recording this. Mixed by Chris Jestrin, who always does a great job. And vinyl mastering by Kevin Gray over at Cohearent. So top-notch recording. Band. Yeah. Love his guitar playing. Yeah, nice tip-on jacket. Beautiful gatefold. Love the spine on this. Yeah, really nice heavy-duty inner sleeves. Again, Cellar Music celebrating 25 years. If you missed my last conversation with Cory, go back and check it out. He talks about the story of this album and about the direction of Cellar Music. really just takes you back to the 60s kind of feeling. Early 60s, this wonderful organ playing, great saxophone playing. I love guitar playing by David on this. And of course the drums, I mean, nice. So that is the first tune off of side C. There Are No Answers. Cory Weeds, Chris Hazelton. We'll close out on Meezy's Back in Town, which is a tune by the guitar player on here, David Rourke. So good stuff here, a fun record, but just some great playing on this, and it's just one of these records that puts you in a good mood when you put it on. And again, the arrangements of these tunes when it comes to those Huey and the Lewis tunes are exceptional. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Give the thumbs up. Leave your comments. Most of all, go out and get the record. Support these independent record labels that are putting out great records. There you have it. Cory Weeds, Hip to Be Square, plays Huey Lewis in the News, 2 LP set. A lot of great music on here. Go out and pick it up. We'll see you soon on the next review. Take care and happy listening, and peace out.